everyone, welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I am Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. We appreciate you joining us today. We've got a beautiful quilt on the long arm today. It is Lori's Woos, which is Warmth of Our Stars. We did it via some live streams and fantastic, fun project, free. No, sorry, not free. I apologize, it's not free. But definitely I'm going to be doing it again in different colors. I did mine very scrappy and we gave it away when we reached 30,000 subscribers. So that was awesome. So what I have here is I'm working on Lori. She did hers in silver, blues, white, and I think silver, blues, and whites. I think that's pretty much it. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's got very much a winter theme to it. Not Christmas, but winter. So I have done some stars and moons, and some ribbon in the border. You will see it. But let's stitch up here. It had a beautiful centerpiece to it. So it had some flying geese and a nice star in the center. I've already starred the center with other stars, but we're just going to follow along with the geese. I didn't want to stitch through them, so I'm kind of going along the little border to what this strip set had, and I'm just going to kind of come in and go down each of the geese wings. Okay, so it's on its little plate. You can hear that there. It is off the belt, so it is all loosey-goosey. I'm using 12 stitches per inch, and I've got the bone thread that I was using in the center of the quilt. I did use a different color on the border just because I wanted it to blend just a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. Start, and I'm using a little, this is a plexi ruler that Pop made for me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Who says you need expensive rulers? Oh, I thought I popped my thread there, but I guess I didn't. Okay, and I just want to come straight up. And then up to the point, and then be able to cross over. I'm not trying to stitch in the ditch, I'm just trying to stitch like right next to, but on the white. Because stitching in the ditch actually weakens the seam. Stitch next to the ditch helps secure the quilt. Okay. Take your time. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Make sure things are lined up and you're happy. I just wanted the geese to kind of pop out in their own little like three-dimensional part by stitching right next to them. So it'll make all those beautiful colors pop right up. Now on the one I did here at the quilt shop, the scrappy one, I did a feather stitch out, not like the swirl feathers, but actual feathers, like as in bird feathers, eagle feathers, ostrich feathers with those sort of things. Well, maybe not ostrich feather, but big feathers, and it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love that stitch out. And I thank you, Miss Lori, for believing in me and sending me your Woos project quilt up. I really appreciate that. I'm feeling the love. I had the pleasure to meet Miss Lori when we were in Ontario for Pop's co-worker so long. Okay, so now I've come to the tip. I'm going to come right back the other way. So I'm going to pull the arm towards me. Try to make it nice and smooth. Come just past. Butt it up and straight up. Butt it up and straight up. I do have another ruler that was gifted to me. It's actually a gamble ruler, but I rarely use it. It even has little Velcro sticky, not Velcro, but the like that makes it grip to the fabric. Oh, good gravy, words are hard. We all have those days where words are hard. I love the colors that she used for this cute snowman. I love a snowman. That's one of the things I love about winter. The snowmen and like the wildlife, the blue jays. The blue jays, you see them all the time here on the East Coast. I'm talking Atlantic East Coast. Lots of geese. I like that the geese land in the back by the pond. We got quite a little dump of snow last night. Not like a lot to shovel or anything like that, but the wind was a-howling. Okay, so now I've come to the end, and what I want to do is I want to follow the line on the inside, the border. Oops, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Let's find out for a moment here. Let's bring that up. I want to make sure the back is to the front, so I know I'm not catching anything or making a nest. Okay, so there's the two threads. Let's go see what's going on with the bobbin. Looks like it hooked, it ran out. Okay, so let's load one up that I had here, because this is just the last part of this quilt that I have left to do. It's all done. Okay, you've got to get a glimpse of what I did in the border here. You can see that lovely there, and I used a blue tone thread for this, so it looks really pretty. And then you can kind of see her backing here is the color, and I've got moons and stars all stitching out, and here's a cute and adorable snowman's. Okay, let's go back to where we was, and we're going to cross over those stitches by half an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Make sure nobody gets lost, right? Do a couple little locking stitches, and then come back at it, okay? Go back and then forth. You can scoot your ruler to the bottom, hold it. There's lots of people who do make rulers out there, right? So if you want to experiment with rulers, go for it. I have some moon-shaped ones. I used it on a Long Arm Wednesday. I just literally had fun while I was tracing the ruler on the quilt, all sorts of directions, doing this and doing that. It was kind of like making a mess, but making fun and learning all at the same time. So how else are you supposed to learn? Okay, and then we'll follow this down. There. And across. Don't forget to breathe and move. Try not to remove your ruler as the needle's going up and down. Always try and keep it as flat to your surface as possible. That's why a nice ruler plate is very handy for that. Okay. Okay, we'll leave that there. And we'll leave those for we can tie them in. Okay, and then you can see you've got some moons here. There's a lovely, beautiful fabric here. I've got stars where these are stars here, specific block stars, to section it all out. Okay. Now I guess we could, let's try and roll the quilt. Okay, just a little bit. And we'll work down this way. We'll go like, so we go here, 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 till as far as we can go. And then we'll roll it again. Okay. But that is how we are going to finish actually let's start, I can only get to there, so we'll go halfway. Let's start down here.
Yes, that is our long arm Wednesday project for today. We're just going to get it finished up, and then I've got a couple more of Miss Allison's to do up. So excited. I love it when Miss Allison sends me a box of quilts to do. It is like a day of Christmas around here. For one, it's such beautiful art. The one behind me, take a moment to look at that, is one of Allison's stunning projects. I love the tulip pink fabric in it. Unfortunately, I did not get it a video shot of it. But it was definitely a very fun project to do. Did stars and swirls, and then I did a little bit of a custom border on it. Looks lovely. Okay, now come down on the other side. Yeah, whenever moving your ruler, try and keep it as flat to the base as possible. Try not to lift it up. Try not to let it break contact with the fabric. And it's less chance of your needle sliding in and puncturing a part of your ruler, because that is sad. You could throw off your timing, bust a needle, hurt yourself, obviously break your ruler. And we certainly don't want that. Yeah, so take your time when you're doing ruler work. There's no rush to it. Just enjoy yourself, enjoy the process. Make a mistake, that's okay. We know how to seam rip. Okay, I'll have to stop here before I can roll and go further. Okay, so stop. I'm going to pop it with the needle down, so that when I roll it, because it's off the belts, it's not being locked in anywhere, it's going to go with it, so I can be able to finish the ones down here with the roll. So thank you very much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate your company. If not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. It really helps us up, and give us a thumbs up. And I hope you're ready for the season to come, because it's already cold and snowy. So take care, big hugs from us, and we'll see you real soon.